The 46th Big Blue will decide one of two spots in this season's A-League Grand Final when reigning premiers Sydney FC take on Melbourne Victory at Allianz Stadium on Saturday night. Sydney finished the regular season a little rougher than manager Graham Arnold would have liked, losing 2 of their final 6 matches and crashing out of the Asian Champions League with just 1 win to their name. Having atop the A-League ladder, the reigning premiers have had the luxury of a week off, and with over a week's rest since their final ACL fixture, Sydney will enter the match raring to go and book a spot in their 5th grand final. Victory had to book their ticket to the semi-finals the hard way, with Kevin Muscat's side sneaking away with a 2-1 win over Adelaide United in the elimination final at AAMI Park last week. Victory found themselves a goal down after 57 minutes thanks to a Nikola Milesnik goal, but a 63rd minute strike from Leroy George leveled the scores before Bessart Berisha netted a wonderful bicycle kick in the 89th minute to seal the win for the hosts and send them through. Related, the key to victory? Archie Thompson explains how they can break down an unfazed Sydney FC key battle, Bobo versus Bessart Berisha, with both sides being among the highest scoring in the competition. This match could become a tale of 2 strikers. For Sydney, they will rely on Bobo, who has enjoyed a record-breaking season for the minor premiers. The Brazilian has netted a record 27 goals so far this league campaign, scoring at a rate of 1. Imagine it was the striker who netted the only goal when these sides last met in the final round of the season. Sydney will need Bobo to again deliver to ensure they reach the big dance. But if there is any striker who could steal Bobo and Sydney's thunder, it will be none other than Berisha, who has picked up 14 goals himself so far this campaign, including a crucial goal in the dying moments against Adelaide to book Victory a spot in the semi-finals. Where the Kosovan striker truly shines through is in finals matches, when he has netted 10 goals over the course of his A-League career, the equal most by any player in history. Berisha has already shown the magic he can produce in the finals, and Victory will be hoping he can once again bring the goods to send them to the decider. Team News: Graham Arnold's side will be fresh and rested coming into the game, having not played since their 0-0 draw against Shanghai Shenhua 11 days ago. The squad, however, has been bolstered by 2 returning players in the form of Ryan Grant and Fabio Ferreira, although it is unlikely the Sky Blues will tinker with their winning formula too much. Sydney FC expected 11, 4, 2, 3, 1, Redmayne, GK, Wilkshire, Wilkinson, Hughes, Zulo, O'Neill, Brillante, Mirzaevski, Brosk, Ninkovic, Bobo. Victory will also have 2 players joining the squad that downed Adelaide last week, Josh Hope and Jay Ingham. However, it is likely Kevin Muscat will maintain the starting 11 that pulled off that late win going into the semi-final. Melbourne Victory expected 11, 4, 3, 3, Thomas, GK, Deng, Williams, Donachi, Bruxham, Valeri, Antonis, Troisi, Barbaras, George, Berisha. Head-to-head, despite claims of superior records in this fixture, the overall ledger tells a different story. Sydney have won 15 of their 45 meetings, with Victory claiming 13 wins of their own, but it should be noted that Sydney has not lost to Victory since their clash on Australia Day, 2016. The Sky Blues' undefeated streak against Victory now sits at 7 matches, including last season's grand final. Last meeting, these teams last faced off just over 2 weeks ago in the final round of the regular season, with Sydney taking all 3 points in a tight 1-0 match at Allianz Stadium. Bobo netted the only goal for the hosts in the 8th minute, with Sydney holding out for their 20th league win of the season. Prediction: both sides will be looking to make history to break trends to the grand final. Sydney are yet to beat their rivals in regulation time during a finals match, and Victory have only won one of their last 6 finals matches outside Victoria, but it is hard to look past Sydney to book their ticket to the decider. The Sky Blues have the benefit of a long rest in the mental strength of their record as well as their talent on the field, and that will be enough to push them over the line. Sydney FC 2 Melbourne Victory 1.